Hello, my name is Ridge Enhofer, and welcome to my final presentation for Art 100. Today I'll be talking about Georgia O'Keeffe, a groundbreaking American artist whose deep connection to nature and ability to capture stillness has always inspired me. Nature and Stillness, The Art of Georgia O'Keeffe by Ridge Enhofer for Art 100. Georgia Toto O'Keeffe was born November 15, 1887 in Wisconsin and died March 6, 1986 in New Mexico. Georgia O'Keeffe studied art in Chicago and New York before teaching in Texas, where the landscape inspired her early abstract work. After moving to New York in 1918, she became a key figure in American modernism. Her later years in New Mexico shaped her iconic desert paintings. O'Keeffe's partnership with a photographer, Alfred Steinglitz, helped her launch her career. She gained her fame for her flower paintings and later her southwestern landscapes. A trailblazer for women in art, she received major honors like the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The first painting we'll be talking about is the Red Canna, 1924, medium oil on canvas. Red Canna is one of O'Keeffe's most iconic flower paintings, with its close-up composition in fiery reds and orange. The flowers almost become abstract. It pulls us into a sort of natural world, I feel like, forcing us to slow down and look very closely. Her second painting, Blue and Green Music, year 1919 to 1921, the medium is oil on canvas again. In Blue and Green Music, O'Keeffe tried to translate the feeling of sound into visual form. The shapes and color rhythms reflect her belief that art and music share an emotional power, more so than just what's on the canvas. Her third painting is The Black Iris, year 1926. The medium on that is oil on canvas as well. The Black Iris is a sensual and dramatic painting, I would like to say. The close perspective, invites us to see the iris more of just as a flower. It becomes a symbol of mystery and depth. Her fourth, the Ram's Head, White Hollyhock Hills. This is one of my personal favorites. 1935, also oil on canvas. This painting combines a ram's skull with the New Mexico landscape. O'Keeffe uses these bones not as a symbol of death, but almost as an element of beauty and permanence in the nature. I really think that's unique to her paintings and one of her best works of art in my mind. The next one is Sky Above the Clouds, year 1965, oil on canvas as well, inspired by her airplane travel. Sky Above Clouds captures serenity of looking over the clouds, The repetition of the white forms across the vast canvas evokes a calm awe. I think those that have been on a plane have almost seen this image quite often, and I've flown quite a bit myself, so I really think this painting is cool because I have pictures on my phone that are just like it. The next one will be The Cow's Skull, red, white, and blue. Year 1931, oil on canvas. O'Keeffe's often painted skulls found in the desert. Here the red, white, and blue backgrounds turn the image into a bold American symbol, mixing patriotism with the raw truth of nature. Also, one of my most favorite paintings of hers because it incorporates a skull of sorts, which I find quite often when I go shed hunting in the Black Hills, whether it's deer or elk, or it can even be the smallest skulls such as a squirrel. The next one will be the Pelvis Series with red and yellow, year 1945, also oil on canvas. This piece highlights the hollow form of a pelvis bone. The warm colors and glowing background turn the bone into a window into the sky, showing O'Keeffe's fascination with space and form. And our last one will be year 1927, The Oriental Poppies, oil on canvas as well with this one, and with its bold color and cropped framing, Oriental Poppies burst with energy. O'Keeffe removes all background distractions so the viewer focuses entirely on the flower's rich, vital petals. Our next slide Themes in O'Keeffe's work, she uses nature as a central focus, which I really enjoy. Nature is a big part of my life. She also uses the stillness in scale and abstraction to explore color and form. I find that really fascinating as well. And most favorite of mine is she uses bones, flowers, and the landscape of nature to be the central focus of her paintings. Her work is really rooted in nature. She's magnified flowers to highlight their hidden beauty, painted bones as symbols of strength, and captured vastness of the desert with still, quiet energy. Her use of color and form creates a sense of peace and timelessness. O'Keeffe's art explores nature throughout close observation, abstract form, and bold color. Common themes include flower, bones, and landscapes, symbols of life, death, and silence. Her use of scale and stillness invites viewers to slow down and see the beauty in sometimes overlooked landscapes. O'Keeffe's work resonates with my own love for nature because of its quiet spaces. Her ability to capture peace and simplicity inspires me to reflect, slow down, and find meaning in the natural world. Her art reminds me of how healing and powerful stillness can be. Thank you for listening to my presentation. These are the sources I used to learn more about Georgia O'Keeffe's life and work. I hope her art inspires you as much as it inspired me. Thank you very much.